We are waiting on my thermostat to catch. And sometimes with a brand new bottle of propane, like if you've let it run out, which I have, it helps if you turn on like one of your burners to like get the gas flowing over there. So I can hear it. I'm just waiting for it to like catch. It's not cold by any means, but like would be really cool if it would just stay like a really nice 70. Because right now it's like 60. And I realized that by the time this fatty probably crawls in bed with me, 60 will be more than warm enough. But I think I'm sick. So I think that I'm getting sick, which is ridiculous. Of course I am. So I figure I'm going to probably have a little fever and I'm going to be cold and I'm going to want it to be warmer in here. So I am parked at a gas station somewhere right outside Cave City. I know if my friends knew that, they would be so mad at me because I have friends in Cave City and they have an arena, and I've put on, I don't even know how many clinics in Cave City. It's kind of where it started. But I'm a little bit of like a recluse sometimes, and I'm a little bit neurodivergent. I get these really weird moods where I just want to be quiet and by myself, and then like, you know, when you don't feel good, you're like kind of extra that way. I feel like you're either like really that way or you're a little bit needy, and I'm the opposite. I just want to hide. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now, and I know that's silly because they would be super mad if they knew. But the main thing is that I have meds, and I don't think it's anything. I think that like literally I'm just probably getting a little cold from stress because I've built this trip up so much in my head. See video 1. See clinic video 1. And my lupus is probably like having a little bit of a flare right now because of the stress. So it's fine. It's normal. It's not that big of a deal. But it just is what it is. We have made the trip basically like, I think that we are less than 45 minutes away from the arena. They gave me the option to stay at their place tonight. Nobody has ever put me out, believe me. I'm just weird and sometimes just like to spend a little bit more time by myself than I should. So that's not new. That's like, I've been that way for the last 5 years doing these clinics. People who know me know that. They know I'm a little bit strange. So anyway, I am starting to feel some heat, so that's nice. I don't know if it's coming from my stove or from my actual thingy down. Oh, it is coming from down here. Okay, good. Also, it could be that it's literally not cold enough for my thermostat to even like, uh-oh, did I just mess up? No, okay. It may not even be cold enough for my thermostat to like even be a big deal. I think what's happening is that I have a fever, and so I'm cold, and my thermostat is trying to tell me like, look lady, we don't need to cook you in here. But it is working, I can tell. And I can hear my refrigerator turning on too. And I have my carbon monoxide monitor, you know, doing all the work that it does, and it's very good. So I almost killed myself in Arizona, sick one time. I guess my batteries died, and I was sick and I had a fever. I was freezing. I was also very much asleep, and I kept hearing this chirping, and it was my carbon monoxide monitor telling me to wake up, like you're, you know, poisoning yourself. And I kept turning my thermostat on. Well, really what happens is like when I move this little thing, it turns the propane on and then asks the pilot light to light it. Well, I was cold, asleep, and probably high, like fixing to die, type of high, and had a major fever. I was in Arizona. I was literally running at one of the big MVP races there. It was probably I felt like it was 2 o'clock in the morning. It was probably not that late. It was probably 10, but I'm a crybaby. And I kept in my sleep pushing my thermostat up, which was like flooding my thing full of propane, but my batteries on my trailer had died. So my pilot light was not lighting, and I was basically just poisoning myself, and I had this like rockin' headache. I mean, a rockin' headache. And it woke me up, and I was like, okay, look, if you don't get up right now and take a medicine, you're going to be too sick to run. So I got up and took medicine, and then realized the chirping that I was hearing in my dream that I thought was my dog dreaming, my little Dottie dog, was my carbon monoxide monitor. It had probably been going off forever, trying to wake me up. And I was just so out of it. So when I realized what had happened, like I threw the door open and went outside and, you know, took all the air I could. But like the headache I had was like I was dying. And my dog was probably dying too. But she was luckily like up top on the bed, and I was sleeping on the couch and she was on the bed. So like carbon monoxide's heavy, I think, and it settles. So she didn't get it, but I did. And I remember making that run, and like the music and the lights were just like, wah, wah, wah. It was the worst. It was the worst migraine